Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Force Palm Lucario is here. Recently we had that Lucario raid day. Hopefully you got a few for yourself. Maybe you got the hundo. I actually got the hundo myself, which was pretty exciting. It had been, I think February was the last time I had captured a hundo from a raid, so about 5 months or so. And it was during the course of our PvP Mega Cup weekend where we had a bunch of local tournaments. We were doing some raids in between, and I was able to snag the hundo with some friends, so that was exciting. But we have some battles here from Recall, is how I was told it is pronounced, the silent H, and he also creates content, so feel free to go check out his channel. Maybe I'll leave a link down in the description. But he is running an ABA Steel line with Empoleon, Wigglytuff, and Lucario with the new Fast Attack Force Palm. Now, Force Palm is very similar to Dragon Tail. It is a 3-turn Fast Attack. However, it does one more energy, or generates one more energy, I should say, than Dragon Tail. So it's actually a little bit better than Dragon Tail, which is already a really solid Fast Attack. So this is our first look at Lucario, or at least my first look at Lucario with Force Palm in action here in the Fantasy Cup. And let's see how Recall is able to utilize it with this ABA Steel line as Empoleon gets things started against the Azumarill. If you're wondering what that dot is at the top of the screen, that's just the iPhone Touch Assist. I know that from back in the day when my when I had like the iPhone 5, my side button like broke eventually, so I had to get the Touch Assist to you just press it to like lock your screen and stuff, and do stuff like that. So that's nothing too fishy there, if you were concerned. Empoleon with the trident on its forehead, going to not knock out the Azumarill. Unfortunate there. Azumarill's going to hang on, get to an attack, and Empoleon will commit a shield, which makes sense since you have all this energy, because now you're going to get the shield back anyway against the Stunfisk. This looks pretty good. And with this back line, you get to another Hydro Cannon. That's massive. Does the opponent commit both Protect Shields here? Yes, they do. Now you come in with Lucario. Force Palm is chunking. Look at that cool animation, dude. That is one cool looking animation. Not only solid fast attack damage, but also solid energy generation. In comes Registeel. Going for the Power Up Punch, I personally would have preferred to see the Shadow Ball here to do a little bit more damage. Gonna swap into Wiggles, and you're basically just sacrificing the Wiggles at this point. You're assuming they don't have Flash Cannon, so Registeel's gonna need to throw 2 charge attacks here. There's no way you can farm down the Wigglytuff with Lock On, and at this point, I don't think there's any way that Registeel is... Oh, okay. I guess this makes sense, because if you knock out Wiggles, you're simply just allowing... Yeah. I guess that's the play, even though it looks really weird. Because if you knock out Wiggles, you're just giving Lucario farm. Versus maybe you need to like give your G-Fisk a chance to farm. Tough situation for the opponent. And a GG. Alright, so good lead into the Dragalge. They safe swap Azumarill. I like this. Staying in. As long as you secure this matchup, you can simply align your Wigglytuff with the Dragalge. So there's really no reason to swap out here. We talk about this sometimes, right? Sometimes people fall into the trap of you swap, I swap. No need to swap here. Also makes a great shield on the Hydro Pump. So everything is going perfectly here for Recall. Drill Peck, going through here. Going to connect onto Azumarill. And it's going to get the Steel Wing down. This has got a great position to be in. Does Dragalge come back, or does something else come in? If something else comes in, you just stay. Okay, throws the wrong move at the Dene. That's fine. Maybe it was expecting Dragalge. Gets the shield anyway, so it works out. And this game is just over, in my opinion, because all you do is stay in, force them to throw energy, and yeah, the game's just over. They knock you out, you come in Lucario, and then they swap, and you swap Wiggles, and it's over. Or we're staying for now, I guess, just to have some fun. And then we swap Wiggles. I guess we do need to respect Gunk Shot. Or do we call it? Do we respect it? Do we call it? Oh, let's go. We called the Gunk Shot. Nice shield there. Opponent was hoping. They were hoping they would land that, screenshot it, send it to their friends. Recall did not give them the opportunity. Here we go. Tough lead. This is a big core breaker. Escavalier kind of beats the whole team. Rise, what do they do against Escavalier lead? Well, we're finding out right now, Jermaine. We're finding out right now. We safe swap Wiggles, apparently. They get a shield from Azumarill. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Azumarill doesn't want to lose Switch here, it appears. So they put up a shield. But they shielded an Icy Wind. I don't know if Wiggles will be able to withstand an Ice Beam here. No, it does not. Oh, I love this play, actually. You get a massive farm with Empoleon. And now this energy is going to be super threatening to that Escavalier. This is an amazing position now. This suddenly went from like a terrible looking spot to not so bad at all. Escavalier comes back. You're going to land a Hydro Cannon on it before it can even get off a move. This looks really good. Throw back-to-back Hydro Cannons here. Swap to Lucario, potentially. Yep, I love throwing this to get that final shield from them. Maybe set up a Lucario sweep. And it's Tapu Fini. Man, these resisted Force Palms still chunk. That's crazy. Gonna put up a shield. Go for the Shadow Ball here. Gonna overfarm a little bit. Because the Water Guns and they top left. Notice the high-level play there from Rikal. Overfarming, understanding that you want more energy for the Escavalier because the Water Guns you're taking are going to do less damage than the counters from the Escavalier. So I like that play a lot. Empoleon catching a lot of solid leads here. The Emperor Penguin. Penguins have always been one of my favorite animals. I mean, you know, penguins are, they're pretty adorable. I feel like penguins in pop culture, you know, are pretty popular. I feel like they're one of the more popular animals. Even though you don't, like, really see them in real life. I mean, there aren't a whole lot of geographic locations in the world where, like, you would see a penguin on a regular basis, you know, with, like, high human populations. Like, is there anyone watching this video that would, like, ever see a penguin in their daily life? Unless maybe you work at a zoo. I don't think so, because penguins are native to the South Pole, and then also, like, very far south regions of the world, I believe. And then maybe there's other parts of the world I'm not familiar with, but anyway, back to the video. Flygon gets a farm down, but Wiggles comes in, is going to charm the heck out of this thing. Might go for a Scorching Sands here, yep. Pulls a shield from Wiggles. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Are they quitting? Yeah. At first, I wasn't sure if it was lag, but I think they just closed their app or something. Empoleon into... Dude, everyone's running Azumarill. I mean, makes sense. Azumarill's a great Pokemon. But Empoleon is catching all these Azumarill leads, which is great for Emp. Resists all of its charge moves while dishing out neutral damage. Now, Wiggles, these charms are just so oppressive. It should be able to withstand Power Up Punch plus 1 Force Palm, hopefully. And gets the full charm down. Wow, without even having to throw a move or anything. That's really nice. Azumarill comes back, most likely. I don't know if I love the Icy here. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. Because, like, I wouldn't expect Azu to shield, which is why I said I didn't love it. Okay, so I personally would have just thrown, like, instantly and then swapped. Because these Steel Wings, like, you're taking a lot of damage now. Oh, wants to get off both. Interesting. I would have preferred, like, throw right away, swap to do more Force Palm damage. So this looks bad, especially if they, like, Acid Spray bait like a Savage. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes, dude. You know they might even Acid Spray bait again, but you kind of have to respect it anyway. Opponent thinks they're cool because they're Acid Spray baiting the Steel type, but you kind of have to shield anyway. Power Up Punch knocks out. Doesn't even knock out. Yikes. So a tough one there. That was a tough alignment. And honestly, any Escavalier team is going to be difficult to beat with this team. That one game worked out well because was able to get a shield advantage against Azumarill and then Steel Wing down with Empoleon. So that situation worked out really nicely. But any Escavalier is going to be difficult, I think, for this team to deal with. So, like most teams, they're going to have some weakness. And look at that. Hits Veteran 25-25. Patrick, what's funnier than 24? 25. Did that say ketone? Maybe they're on the keto diet, this opponent. A fellow Lucario user. Looks like they're going straight to power-up punch, potentially. And Wiggles just absorbs it, no problem. There is a little bit of a misnomer that Wigglytuff is like a very bulky Pokemon. It's actually not that bulky in Pokemon Go. It's like middle of the pack, really. It has a very high HP stat. It actually has very low defense. So it's pretty middle of the pack in terms of its bulk. I would not consider Wigglytuff like a bulky Pokemon per se. It's like more medium. More medium bulk. This looks amazing. Double super effective Force Palm. Gonna respect the potential drill run here. Get the full farm down. Maybe get to a Shadow Ball here against Azumarill. Actually gonna go straight Pup. I guess wants to make sure you get off something before Azumarill threatens with a move. And maybe thought could grab a shield threatening the potential like Thunder Punch there. Because Lucario does have access to Thunder Punch. Play Rough knocks out. Unfortunately, could have gotten to the Shadow Ball if you committed to it. But that's alright. Down to shield, this looks a little bit scary. This looks a little bit scary, but Empoleon has so much energy. Might still be able to reach 3 Drill Pecks here before Azu can get to 2 moves. And even if Azu gets to 2 moves, Play Rough's not enough. Azu would probably need to land a Hydro Pump to win this game here. So here comes the first attack. Gonna put up that shield. Empoleon. Oh, okay. Ice Beam. They bait. That's fine. Yeah, okay, it's over. I think Empoleon lives a Play Rough there anyway. Even if Azu was able to hang on to a Drill Peck. Uh-oh. Empoleon Mirror. But the fact that Wigglytuff is avoiding this is really nice, because you would have to think if there's an Empoleon lead, right, they might be weak to Wigglytuff in the back. So that could be favorable here for Recal. In comes Azumarill. Interesting that they're swapping in. Like, we've seen that this isn't a very good matchup for Azumarill, but after you've already chipped the Empoleon significantly, you know Azumarill takes these Drill Pecks fairly well, so I kind of like the play. And if you are Recal here, you're probably content just letting Wigglytuff go in this matchup, because you don't want to necessarily... I've made this mistake before. Like, you still shield here to retain Switch, but, like, what do you even care about Switch at this point for? Like, you just line yourself up against Empoleon anyway. So, yeah, I love the no shield. You still get this Disarming Voice off. Very nice. You knock out Azumarill. They get 1 Steel Wing. Their Empoleon's still very healthy, but now you get Lucario on it. Tapu Fini, okay. Now, maybe we bait. Yeah. Gonna have to shield up the Surf here. Gotta shield something eventually. Our own Empoleon is quite low. Going to bait the Power Punch. This is a really tough no shield. This would be pretty savage if the opponent calls the bait. Power Up Punch. Gets the shield. Very nice. Has double Drill Peck stored. I like this. But the health is getting so low on both Pokemon. Drill Peck. I don't think it's going to be quite enough, but it's going to put Tapu Fini really low. Puts it pretty low. Tapu Fini is forced to throw. I think you put it all on Lucario, right? No, wait. You Steel Wing down. Come out with a Hydro. Lucario's got some energy. I don't know if it has a Power-Up Punch, though. Oh, who gets there first? Oh, it has a Shadow Ball. Holy cow. I didn't even realize it had that much energy. Oh, my gosh. Bang. Lucario. You menace. Wow. I could not have been more far off on the energy counts. That was embarrassing. My bad. But well played. Great lead. Great counter swap here. Let's see how this plays out. And, dude, Force Palm is so solid. It looks like there's no way Registeel's going to get to 2 moves here. I would like to see the Power Up Punch here immediately. Like, I just hope we're not getting too greedy. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Yeah, we're not getting too greedy at all. We can afford to keep on Force Palming. Don't have to Power Up Punch till right here. Oh, man. Look at all this energy, and we're boosted. I wonder if Shadow Ball does more than Power Up Punch, if we can only get to 1. Probably. Double resisted versus neutral, but Shadow Ball is just like so much heavier hitting. Oh my gosh, dude. Lucario basically just took out 2 Pokemon. I love the play. Expecting the instant swap, just went straight into Wiggles. This is a play I like to do myself a lot of the time. And occasionally will get embarrassed when my opponent, like, doesn't fall for it and it loses me the game. There we go. Wiggle, wiggle. Opponent has GG in their name. That's pretty crazy. Sand slash safe swap. So you got to assume the opponent is like double weak to counter. My guess it could be like a Registeel in the back or an Empoleon maybe. That'd be double weak to electric, but it doesn't seem like there's a ton of electric in this cup. In comes Azu. I would love to see the Shadow Ball here. See, I don't love the bait personally. Because I don't know if Azu's even going to be inclined to shield, you know? But gets the Shadow Ball off anyway after the pup bait, so this is fine. I guess this works out. And, okay, it gets shielded. But that's fine. You're up a shield. You just let this go. Lucario did a lot of work here. And they bait. Well, that's fine for them because they just get extra farm by that. Oh, perfect. This game's just over, right? This is just over. Lucario is going to power up punch. We've yet to see like a thunder punch or a close combat Lucario. That could be kind of exciting. If you want to spice up the move sets. Lucario does have quite a few different moves it can run. I like this. I don't expect them to shield, but yeah, you debuff. I love debuffing the last Pokemon. There are few things I enjoy more than debuffing the last Pokemon and they can't clear it. It's so fun. And I think this is the last battle. It's the final battle. Great lead. In comes Dedenne. Catches the discharge. Very nice. This is kind of nice because you like know it's a discharge, so you don't really have to shield. And now, honestly, you can shield once to respect the play rough. And there's probably no way they can... Oh, gonna no shield. Now this is kind of awk. I guess his calling that whatever's in the back Empoleon can withstand. We're screenshotting for some reason. What was that? Okay, Escavalier. Well, the whole team's weak to Escavalier anyway. I don't know if we're going to win this, though. We need this to land, I think. I think we need this to land to win. Hydro lands. Okay, good start. They swap. Oh, man. Yikes. This is so rough. Wait a sec. Do we call this? Oh, God. Oh, we stealing all the way down? Do we come out with two? Oh, my gosh. Wait a sec. Stealing all the way down? Come out with two? No shot. Oh, we've got two Hydro Cannons. Unreal, dude. Why are we drill pecking? It's the worst move here. No. Thank you. Hydro Cannon. Oh, baby. Wow. That was one of those crazy games where you're like not sure what the win condition is. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I see it. I see what the win condition is. And it worked out there against the Escavalier Core Breaker. Very cool team and battles with Force Palm Lucario. First time we're seeing it on the channel. From Recall. Thank you, my man, for the submission. If you guys enjoyed this content, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.